Oh man, that was a very, very tough ending. The Raptors had the lead for the entire basketball game until the last 4.5 seconds. Wow. I mean, that feels devastating. Losing at home to the Cleveland Cavaliers, who, by the way, through 10 games are at 5-5. Shout out to the Cavs. Give them their credit. They're a very talented, young, hungry basketball team. The Raptors just can't seem to get the job done at home. There's something about it this year. Maybe it's the fact they haven't been there in over 600 days, I guess until 2 weeks ago. But, man, that one hurt so bad. So my phone is way quicker than my live stream. I'm watching it on League Pass, and the Raptors League Pass was all janky, so I'm refreshing it on my phone. There's like 4 seconds left. The Raptors call a tee, and I refresh my phone, and it says Raptors 103, Cavs 102, and I'm so excited. And then the next 30 seconds, I'm like thinking the Raptors just won the basketball game, and then, wow. I mean, OG missed it. I guess, what was it? Scotty missed a tip-in. That was really tough, man. But before we fully dive into tonight's game, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are, I want to say, 100 subscribers away from 9,000. So every new subscription, thank you guys so much. And then every like, every comment, it really helps out the algorithm. Thank you guys so much. Let's aim for 100 likes on today's video. The Raptors, you're looking at 6-4, my bad. 6-4 after 10. I mean, it's a major success, but this game, you're at home. Oh man, it hurts so bad because these are the games you gotta win. These are the games you gotta win. I hate to say it about the Cavs because, like I mentioned, they're a good team. They're a very fun team to watch. They're without a couple pieces, Laurie, Isaac, and Kevin. But, man, I think a lot of Raptors fans, a lot of NBA fans, they're starting to realize the more, like, right after you play this team, and I watched that Monday game, posted a Cavs video after it, I was like, oof, this team is so fun to watch. Anytime I catch myself watching the Cavs this year, it's like, wow, this is a lot of fun. So I give them credit for winning this game. The Raptors had their opportunity, man. They had so many different opportunities. There just wasn't really a closer tonight. It just really wasn't. The issue wasn't somebody not wanting to be the closer because OG took the final couple of shots. Fred definitely wasn't like passing the ball up or passing away open shots. There just wasn't someone who took control of the game and was like, I'm going to close this right now. Like that's what a lot of Raptors fans are hoping is going to happen with Scotty Barnes. But if that does happen with Scotty this year, it's not going to happen on a consistent basis. So these are the games where at home you're really looking to – I'm looking at Freddie and Scotty, or sorry, not Freddie and Scotty. I'm looking at Freddie and OG, if I'm being honest. I mean, those are the two OGs. Those are the two vets right now with Pascal being out. Those are the guys I'm going to look at to come through in these moments. But, shout out to OG because he was definitely not shying away. He got a decent look. The Raptors just had trouble scoring, especially in the last couple of minutes, but honestly, the second half in general, they just had a much harder time. They only scored 44 points in the second half, only 21 in the fourth quarter. It's not going to get the job done. If you're giving up 28 points and you're scoring 21 in the fourth quarter of a basketball game, how do you think it's going to end? So this is one where the Raptors are really shooting themselves in the foot. I already know the vibe in the locker room. It's frustration, man. You're on a 5-game winning streak. You're really trying to ride that momentum. And keep in mind, I'm saying all this, it's not the end of the world. The Raptors are 6-4. They're by far exceeding expectations. But given the circumstance, you're 6-3. You've won 5 straight, and you're coming back home to win against a young team who you're supposed to beat. You're at home, and you're supposed to beat them. So I don't really think there's any excuses tonight. I mean, the refs aren't great, but if you're relying on the refs on a night-to-night basis, what are you doing? No matter what team you like, honestly, in any sport, no matter what team you like, but especially in basketball, you cannot be like swayed by the referees from a night-to-night basis because you're going to have good nights, you're going to have bad nights when it comes to refereeing and officiating. So I know a lot of Raptors fans don't seem too happy about the last couple of minutes and the like loose balls, jump balls, but you got to call a spade, and the game's over. The Raptors lost. So whether or not the officiating played a role in the last couple of minutes, like why, I don't understand why you can go, like, if a play happened, so Freddie's foot, I guess, was on the line when he made a three, but they kept playing. I just feel like that shouldn't happen. I feel like, especially in the last 3 minutes of a basketball game, you shouldn't really be. Like, I kept wondering what was going on. They kept saying, like, oh, they're gonna challenge this at the next dead ball, and it's like, challenge what? Shouldn't they be doing that right now? Like, it's situation. Like, the end of a basketball game is situational. So, like, all of this should matter. So I don't know what was going on there, but looking at it on a player-by-player basis, Fred VanVleet maybe didn't have his best field goal percentage night, but downtown he was definitely hitting them at 4 of 8. 18, 6 and 6. Gary Trent Jr., 17 points, 3 of 4 from downtown. I was kind of hoping Gary Trent Jr. was going to take that last shot, but you kind of had a feeling it was going to be OG, and if it wasn't OG, it was going to be Fred, and if it wasn't Fred, it probably would have been, honestly, like, Scotty or Gary, so they're kind of like the third guy up. Scotty Barnes, good night for him, solid night, 7 of 19 from the field, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks for him. He actually, like, he TKO'd Jared Allen there in the fourth quarter, which was really funny. You'll see that all over the any news sports or any news platform, but that was crazy. He absolutely bodied him and put him on the ground. Like, that was crazy. OG, I really thought he was going to nail that last shot. He had a great look at it. 23 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 of 21 from the field, 3 of 7 from downtown. Some defensive stats. These are the games that OG goes back to his home and he's like even more motivated. Like, OG's probably already scheming for tomorrow and how hard he's going to practice and what he's going to train for tomorrow, or he's already doing it right now, or he's going to do it right after these post-game conferences, whatever the deal is. So I have full faith in OG. His shooting's definitely turning the corner, especially from downtown. It's been solid all season. So OG, he's poised to just continue to feast. Delano Banton, phenomenal game from him. Malachi Flynn, just really solid backup point guard depth for the Raptors. Chris Boucher, I think Yuta Watanabe is going to absorb all his minutes. If we're being honest here, I really think Yuta Watanabe might take up all of his minutes there because he's just a mess. Like, it's just the whole year it's been a mess of him. And it's really weird because it's a contract year. He's averaging like less than 6 points per game, 4 rebounds or something like that. It's just been a mess. So Yuta, Pascal, they're both probably going to absorb his minutes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're going to try and package him in that Goran trade or what the deal is, but all in all together, the Raptors, they just didn't have their best stuff shooting the ball wise, but 1 point loss at home, it's not the end of the world. The Cavs are 6-4. They are the same record as the Raptors, so you got to give them credit where credit is due, but definitely didn't go their way, especially at the end of the basketball game. That's going to be it for today, guys. Hit the like button, hit that sub button. 7 Raptors videos at least a week, so stay tuned. Let's try and hit 9,000. I'll see you guys tomorrow.